Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am doing a first impression once again. So if you guys remember, the last first impression video I did was on the Verity cushion, and that was a disaster in the end. I had a terrible allergic reaction breakout after 4 days of using it, which was a nightmare. I still have acne scars from that experience, so I figured it's a good time to do another first impression video and see how well this cushion covers. And if you can't tell by the title, I am doing it on the newly launched Etude House Any cushion that was really big in Korea, and all the Korean beauty YouTubers got sponsored to do the first impression of this cushion, so I figured I'd jump on the bandwagon. But I'm going to be honest with you guys, I heard it's not that good. And if you've seen Edward Avila's video on this, then you would know he was not impressed. So I figured I would give it a shot and try it out for myself and see what I think. So what really attracted me to this cushion was the packaging, because as you can see, it is so cute and fabulous and glowing. Yeah, so opening it up, it looks like your regular cushion. The puff is the same as the usual Etude House cushion, so nothing new there. And what makes it unique is that on the inside, it's not actually a sponge like the traditional cushion style. It's like this mesh net that holds in the liquid foundation formula, so it's not actually absorbed into a sponge. And what also is cool about this product is that it comes with a complimentary brush that is supposed to provide more coverage when used with the brush in comparison to using the cushion puff. So I'm going to do two different sides of my face. On the one side, I'm going to use the puff, and on the other side, I'm going to use the brush on the side that I need more coverage. Okay, so first of all, what's important to me is fragrance. So going in, and it has the usual Etude House scent to it, which isn't too strong of a fragrance. So I'm just gonna go in, and already it looks really cool. Like, can you see that like liquid on there? That's pretty neat. So I'm just gonna go in and pick some of that up. Oh, wow, a lot comes up. Okay, let's try this out. Oh. It feels really thick, to be honest, right off the bat. Oh. The coverage is non-existent right now, which is misleading because it looks like there's a lot of pigment there, but when you apply it to the skin, it kind of disappears. Oh, and please take note, I have no skincare on today. I'm doing this raw. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I feel like I'm applying a lot now. Like I'm applying a thick cream on my face. I have about 3 layers on this cheek right now. And at first you think, like at first I'm thinking, oh, okay, the coverage is there, but then as I blend it away, it kind of is disappearing into nothing. Like it feels very heavy with the amount that I've put on. Like, it pretty much feels like I'm just putting on skincare. It has softened out my skin tone, like the unevenness, but not to an amount that I would be happy with. Like, you can tell comparing both sides of my face, this one looks better, but you can still see my dark circles. You can still see the redness under my eye where I had that pimple mark. And yeah, I don't know. It does definitely feel like I have a cream on my face right now. That's for sure. Like, no questions asked. No question asked. It definitely feels like I put cream on my face. But yeah, it's not really doing much for the redness in my skin, like the areas that are very red. But it did somewhat smooth out my pores, which I like. My pores are smoothed over, especially in my trouble area, which is right here. I have really big pores right there on my inner cheek. But I feel like I'm using way more product than I should be for a foundation. Like, I keep diving back into the container, which is something I don't really like. Alright, so I've lost count of how many layers I've put on this one side of my face. It's very natural, very moisturizing, like my face feels nice and moisturized. Pores are somewhat smoothed over, not 100%. And the redness and discoloration is still a bit there. Okay, so comparing both sides, you can still see the marks here and here. That's still super visible, and the obvious bags under my eyes because I'm tired. I'm permanently tired looking. So that took a while. Wow. Let's go in and try with the brush. Now, sorry guys, I actually already used this brush, not with this product. I used it to blend out something from my Halloween makeup look that I didn't film, by the way. But anyway, we're gonna go in with this brush. Oh, I don't know, but like, it's so satisfying pushing onto this mesh. Like, it's moving around like a, oh, it's really satisfying. Like I'm just, it's like Play-Doh, like pushing on Play-Doh or something. It's really satisfying. But anyway, let's go ahead and, oh wow. Oh wow, that's nice. That feels good. A bit streaky, but it gives an immediate medium coverage. Definitely not full. Okay. That's better than with the puff. The puff was just kind of disappearing. Oh, wow. Oh, that definitely is like light to medium coverage compared to the other side where you can still see my marks. I mean, you can still see my marks, but mind you, this is the bad side of my face. Let's go in a second layer on this area and just kind of stipple it in to the skin. Okay. It's clinging really slightly to a dry patch I have, to some of those dry patches on my trouble areas. I'm going in with a third layer now on there, and I don't think I'm going to get any more coverage. But that actually did pretty good. I wonder why it didn't work out so well for Edward. I think it's probably because I literally have no skincare on. Like, I just filmed my top 5 cushions video, so I washed my face like 200,000 times. I'm liking the coverage that I'm getting with the brush a lot better. However, it doesn't, like, the texture the brush is giving isn't very nice. It's very streaky, and you can see it clinging to dry patches. Like, it looks very not nice. Like, you can tell I have applied makeup. Especially in comparison to this side. This side looks a lot more natural and believable. However, the coverage is pretty much non-existent. Like, you can see all my flaws. The coverage on this side is a light medium coverage. Definitely not even close to full coverage. I would need to go in with concealer on my areas of concern, and it looks cakey. I'm just gonna go in with the puff and try to soften that out. Alright, yeah, see. And now the coverage basically is gone with the puff. So I'm just going to try to blend that out a bit better because it looked really bad. Okay, yeah, so definitely clinging to my dry patches for sure. So this is my trouble side. So as you can see, I have about a light medium coverage that's borderline light now after I blended it. It's settling to a satin finish on my no skincare skin. And the other side, you can clearly see all my imperfections. That spot there is completely visible. These ones are not so bad, better than it was before, but like I said, it's definitely not that good. My pores visible, dry patches visible. But my face feels really nicely moisturized right now. I think I'm going to try to finish the rest of my makeup, you guys. And I'm going to set it with powder and do the rest of my makeup. And I'll check back in I'll check back in after. Right now it is 2:50 p.m. I'm starting this late, I'm sorry. But it's 2:50 p.m. I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup, check back in, and then continue the first impression. Alright everyone, I am back. I have my full face makeup on. I actually filmed a tutorial on this look, so if you're curious in seeing it, then remember to subscribe to see that coming up soon. Anyways, this makeup took me a while. It is 3:40, so it's almost been 1 hour since I applied the makeup. I did not apply any additional concealer other than some under eye concealer, and for that I used the NARS Creamy Concealer in Chantilly. Otherwise, the face makeup is all still the cushion, and I used powder to set this area. I added powder, contour, and blush and highlight, but otherwise there has been no additional concealer coverage other than under my eyes. So yeah, I'm going to try to keep this makeup on as long as possible tonight, and I'll probably check back in with you guys around 10 o'clock at night. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, otherwise I'll check back in a few hours and let you know how it's doing up. I'm not planning on going out today. I might go grocery shopping, but I feel like I'll look ridiculous grocery shopping with this full face makeup on. Yeah, so I'll check back in a couple hours. Alright you guys, so I am back. It is, oh my god, what time is it? It is 8:39, or well, it's 8:40 at night. Well, 8:39, I'm not too sure if you can see that. Yeah, so it is 8:40 p.m. I've had this on since 2:40, something like that, so 6 hours. And let's take a look. You guys can probably already see, but I can see in the camera right now that my pores are showing. Oh, wow, okay. So it's rubbed off on my nose in an interesting way and disappeared from where I have pores. It's settled into fine lines. And oh my gosh, my one cheek is a disaster. Well, it's not as bad. Oh no. This really isn't pretty up close, you guys. Alright, so this is my skin right now. Not too sure if you guys can see, but the condition is really bad. So it's still low, medium coverage there around the marks, but like it's settled into all my pores, and I have this settling into my fine lines there. And if you can see my nose, it's like disappeared on my pores as well, which is very unflattering. It looks really gross. And same here, like it's settled into all of my pores, even though I set this with powder too. So 6 hours later, this foundation cushion clearly is not meant for long wear. And even so, in the beginning, it looked okay, but right now this is really gross. And mind you, I haven't blown my nose. I did just eat dinner, so I got quite a bit coming off on my chin. But wow, it's been a long time since I've had a foundation look this bad only after 6 hours. So yeah, this is the current state of my face. To be honest, I don't think I'm gonna check back in again. I don't really see a point at checking in at 11 because I know it's just gonna look worse. Like right now it already looks pretty bad. Plus side, my face isn't itchy. Usually when a foundation looks this bad only after 6 hours, it will be itchy and sometimes it will break me out. Right now I don't, oh god. I was just gonna say I don't see any new bumps, but I have a new bump here and I have some small little bumps all throughout. Ooh, yeah. So overall, this one just definitely does not agree with my skin. Definitely wouldn't recommend it for anyone with combination skin. Maybe if you have dry skin that already has no imperfections, this cushion will be okay. But overall, for someone like me, definitely no to this cushion. Even though it felt nice, like a nice cream I was putting on, I don't think, yeah, it's just not worth the time for me. I mean, if you're going out for a run, I might put this on, because it's got good SPF. Oh, actually the SPF isn't even that good, you guys. It's only SPF 33. But yeah, I would probably use this when I go for a run. That's about it. Just even out my skin tone and give me a quick sun protection that I need for like 1 hour outside running. Otherwise, this foundation cushion by Etude House definitely is a no-go. I would not recommend it to anyone unless you already have flawless perfect skin and don't have pores or oily skin. If you have dry, perfect, poreless skin naturally and you're lucky like that, then definitely give this a shot. But if you're someone like me, I definitely cannot recommend this to anyone. So thank you guys for watching this first impression video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you guys want to find out if this did end up breaking me out throughout time, then stay tuned to my social media accounts such as Twitter. Usually if something turns out bad for me later down the road, I'll let you know there. Otherwise, thumbs up this video if you want to see more first impressions. Comment down below if you've tried this one out before, and remember to subscribe. I upload 1 to 2 videos every week, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!